What the business is, we back as the Boxing Clinic. I'm your boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time we grinding. Y'all know what it is, man. Putting in that work. Shout out to the whole LDBC. All right. Make sure you check out the links in the description. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, the new podcast link is there. Raw and Uncut featuring the Kelly Enigma, myself. Also, S1210 College Sports Most Wanted for your college football and basketball needs. All those links in the description. Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. Shout out to all the donations, super chats, all of that. But one question I'm just trying to figure out, you know, pro Canelo, con Canelo, in the middle, going into this Triple G fight and all this Errol Spence talk. Why ain't nobody talking about, and you can say this about Tyson Fury, why ain't nobody talking about the elephant in the room? Nobody talk about the performance-enhancing drug use by Canelo Alvarez. A lot of people know he was on something the first fight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like he was on that shit the first fight. He was on something different that bulked him up. And now he needed some energy, you know, or more stamina. He went with Kimblura that specializes in that, all right? You know, he used that specialized in boosting your stamina. But when you talk about the Triple G rematch, you don't hear people talking about that. You know? You don't hear people saying, well, you know, well, Canelo, you know, off the juice, man, you know, well, how he gonna look? You really don't hear that. You don't really hear it. Some people will say it here and there, but that's the number one factor when you talk about Canelo going into this middleweight fight with Triple G and fighting other middleweights. You know, how much help did he get from the performance-enhancing drugs? Seriously, how much did it help him out? You know, and I know the elephant in the room is probably going to be answered fight night. If he go in there and get knocked out and dog walk, people going to say, well, he was on that shit, man. You know, he was on that shit. Then it's going to come out. But why ain't nobody usually putting that in their premise when they talk about this fight? You know, people that's pro Canelo, Canelo going to improve, and Triple G getting old, he going to come out better. No, what about all them extra big bulky muscles he bulked up and whatever he took to absorb the punishment? Now that is gone, you know? And some people would say, well, he just probably switched to another performance enhancing drug that wasn't banned. You know, and that could easily be the question. You know what I'm saying? That easily could be it. You know, because most people think Sasha Alexander Povetkin was on that shit too. You know, they think he just gonna change. Well, we know he was on that shit. They think he just gonna change it up. You know, pick another chemical that ain't been banned yet and make a performance enhancing drug out of it. And that's what people think Canelo may do. You know, they think Canelo may do the same thing. But why ain't nobody saying, you know, and he talking about Errol Spence, he too big for Errol Spence, man. Look at the weight loss he like. Look at the lack of muscles. You know what I'm saying? Before he had traps, delts, six-pack. He was bulky. Then when it was time to cut the rest of the weight for fight night, he slimmed down and was all shredded and stuff. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was VADA tested, I thought, through WBC, but it was through Golden Boy. Well, I knew it kind of went through WBC. And I'm like, well, he VADA tested, man. Maybe he doing something different. This is the first time he actually fighting at 160. You know? So why ain't nobody saying nothing about that when it comes to, especially the Errol Spence fight? Why ain't nobody talking about that versus Triple G fight? That should be the headlines around the major media, the new media, the small media, the big media. How would he do without that shit in his ass? You know? And how much did that shit in his ass, you know, how much did it contribute to his career achievements? Nobody talking about that. Nobody talking about that. How much did it contribute to his career achievements? Come on. How much did he? Without it, would he been able to squeeze down to 54 all them years? Would he be able to squeeze down to 55? He had been forced to go up to middleweight much earlier. How much did it contribute to his speed and power and his whatever he had? Because he ain't had no stamina, never had none. And all of a sudden, he knew he needed stamina to beat Triple G. Oh, I could take his punches without this bulky steroid. Let me get some stamina going. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know how it is. You know, how certain fighters get a pass. Well, shout out to the LDBC. Make sure y'all check out them links into the description. Much blessings to all the brothers out there, man. That's blessing all these channels out here, man. Like I said, the box community is very, very small, but continue to share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. One time for the one time we gone.